Hey, Jeremy Bates here, Buffalo Modular Homes. We're up in the town of Wilson, Ransomville area, and behind me is a beautiful, pretty large 2,000 square foot. It's actually the Carthage model, and really the outside, doesn't look anything like the stock Carthage rendering that you see with a totally different exterior design. And really that's one of the things that we tell most customers is, find a floor plan that you really like, and from there, let's use that as a starting point. If we want to make some tweaks to the floor plan, we can, but usually you want to start with a floor plan that mostly meets or meets most of your needs. And then, once we confirm on that floor plan design, we can move to the design phase that incorporates the exterior and the curb appeal. And, the exterior design of the house really comes down to, the roof pitch. Behind me, this house has a 712 roof pitch, which is just a little bit taller of a roof than the standard 512 roof pitch. We've got a small 10-foot dormer over the master bedroom on this side. We've got a big, this one here is a big 22-foot twin peak dormer with Dutch eaves. The Dutch eaves is right here where the eaves trying to point here on looking back. See where the eaves stop right there. That's a Dutch eaves, as opposed to what we would call a full return, where the eaves would go all the way across. That would be a full return. And so, all of the dormers here have Dutch eaves, the Dutch eaves design. I think it turned out really nicely. The way the garage interacts with the house on this house is interesting. We've got a side load garage. And so when you pull up to the house, actually, it's going to have sort of a courtyard feel. The garage is at kind of a 45-degree angle to the house. And, when you pull in, of course, you see these three windows on the garage rather than just the big double door where you would drive in with your car. And so I think it turned out really nicely. They obviously selected the country red. We've got a gray roof, black shutters, white trim, double oval door, and we did white corners, white siding corners as well, which I think really accentuates all of the step backs on the house, the step forwards and the step backs, and accentuates that some of that architectural value. You can see to your right of the front door, we've got a triple window in the living room. The living room in this house is really, really huge. And so, the triple window just adds a ton of light. Next to that is the master bedroom with a double window. And then, in fact, on the other side has two more windows. Lots of light, bigger ceilings in this house. What else can I tell you about it? Oh, the dormers, the big dormer here in front of where is it? There it is. The big dormer there in front of the front door, and that dormer in front of the garage, or above the garage, I should say. They're also going to have a big decorative gable bracket. And if you don't know what that is, just YouTube it or Google it. Google gable end eaves bracket, something like that, and there's a lot of different designs to choose from. But that's going to have that's going to add, I think, just another little piece of architectural value on this house. It's going to give it that kind of a classic traditional look to sort of coincide with the double oval front door. Let's take a quick walk through as well, but I wanted to kind of just spend a couple of minutes on the outside of the house talking to you guys about what's possible. And any questions, feel free just to leave them in the comments section. And any specific questions that I can expand on. I'll try to do a video specifically about that, that question or concern at some time here in the future. Thanks for watching.